Hello, Assalamu alaikum. So now we will see how to operate this controller and what are the buttons on this controller. Maishi, this red button for stop and reset. The function of this button, stop and reset. This button for manual selection. If you want to operate generator manually, press this one. So now the manual mode is selection. Here if you see, this is stop mode. Here if you see, this is manual mode. Okay. And here we have auto mode. Okay. So these are the two modes, auto mode, manual mode, stop mode. So if we will select this mode, manual mode, so we have to press this green button to start the engine. Okay. But if we have auto button, so it must be signal came from the ATS panel. Once the signal come from ATS, it will start the generator automatically and stop the, once the signal is removed, automatically it will stop. This is called test button for main inhibit, test button. Okay, this is test button. Here we have this button which is showing like a burj for electrical pole. Okay, this is for one sinusoidal wave. Okay, this we use for breaker closing. If we have here motorized breaker, this is manual breaker, so it will not affect anything on this one. This is called breaker control breaker, Sakiko breaker control breaker button. Okay, this symbol is showing customer factory, customer load, customer building. So now mains power is available, so customer is feeding by mains power. But once the mains power is fail, generator will run, this will show the generator available, and then automatically this light come here that now generator is on load. Okay, here we have 4 buttons. This is called navigation buttons. This is left navigation. You can scroll like this. This is scrolling button. Okay, you can scroll the menu from here. Then this is right. If you go right, now this is up, down. If you go inside, okay, okay, this is like this. Okay, and this is called enter button. Tamam. So now we will see what is inside this controller. So first of all, we have status. In status, now generator at rest, stop mode. Okay, and this is generator at rest. Now it is showing line to neutral voltage. L means line, N means neutral. 0 volt because generator is now not working. Line to line, 0 volt, meaning even line to line is zeros. There is no kilowatt, no ampere, no hertz, because now generator stop mode. This is only 2 screen in the status. Now I will go next screen, engine. So now here we will see engine speed. Now engine is stopped, so engine is 0 RPM. Now after that we have engine oil pressure. You will see in bars, PSI or KPA. Okay, normally 4 to 6 bar is the normal engine oil pressure. Okay, 4 to 6 bar. Okay. 4 bar to 6 bar, this is normal. Here we have 45 degree temperature in centigrade and 113 degree Fahrenheit. If this temperature reach 100 or 105, generator will turn off automatically.
100.
Okay, yes, 100. The normal temperature for running in the generator from 86 degree to 92 degree. This is the range the generator normally working on the load. If the temperature is going high, it's mean there is a problem in the system. We need to check the system. After that, here we have battery voltage. The battery which we connected here with the generator, this is showing here. But once we will charge, it will show here charging voltage from the dynamo. Now here this is running hour. This engine now running 561 hour and 53 minutes and 186 time we start this engine. Okay. Here is the fuel level. Now the fuel level is XXX. It's mean fuel level sensor is not connected. There is no fuel level in this engine. Here oil temperature. Oil temperature also we don't have sensor. So now the engine section is finished here. Now we go next section, generator. In generator we have first thing line 1, line 2, line 3, red phase, yellow phase, blue phase. With neutral it will give you 220 volt. Next thing line to line, yani red with yellow, red with blue, line 3 blue with red. So all 3 phases here 380, 380. Okay. But then here frequency 60 Hertz. Now we will run the generator and we will see. Here, whenever we have load on the customer side, it will show here ampere. But now once we operate the generator, there is no load, so it will not show us 0. So this is load. Normally, if we will go to any site, customer have already generator, so we can check the load from here, how much generator they are using and what is the size, what is the load now they are using. After that, here this is earth current. If we are using earth protection, so earth CT is installed, so here it will show you earth current. Here we have all three phases kilowatt. Line 1 kilowatt, line 2 kilowatt, line 3 kilowatt. Okay. Here we have percentage, generator load percentage. How much percentage on each phase? It must be equal. Okay, must be equal. All three phase generator must be equally loaded on three phases. Here it will show you total kilowatt with percentage. Total kilowatt plus percentage. Here the same 3 lines kVA. Now kVA before kilowatt. Total kVA percentage. kVAR. 3 phase kVAR. Reactive power. Total kVAR percentage of the total kVAR. Here generators phase sequence intermediate. Okay. This is active configuration. Now the configuration is 231 volt and 60 hertz 3 phase 4 wire system. This is now we make setting in the system. This is the active. Okay, so now generator section is finished here. Now we go other mains section. Mains means the power from grid, yani Sekiko power. Okay, here you see we have only configuration 231 by 60 hertz. Okay. After that, alarm. Now there is no alarm, so it is not showing any alarm. If I make alarm, see, so it will show you immediately emergency stop alarm. How to reset this alarm? We need to make normal, press reset button. So alarm is reset. But if there is a oil pressure or high temperature alarm, you have to fix first generator. Then reset and start. This is, I make it for testing only. But if there is a critical alarm, don't make reset and start. It will shut down and damage the engine. So now you know how to check the alarm. Okay. Now we will go event log. Event log means all the history of the generator alarm. Now you see, just we make here first alarm. This is first alarm. First alarm emergency stop, because just now we make it. But date is not set, so that's why it's showing us wrong date. Okay. If we will set the date, the exact date will come. If you go down, if you will show the alarm, power up, power up, power up, power up, all these alarm, because we connect the battery, engine stop, power up. Like this, we have many alarm here. Okay, it will record 250 alarm in the memory. After 250 alarm, automatically it will record the new alarm and old alarm deleted. So now you see all these alarms before. Tamam. So this is the list of alarm. Okay. We need to check, sometime customer have complaints, so we need to check all these alarm, what customer is facing alarms, what are the problem. So after, this is for communication. If you have SCADA system, so you will connect with the serial port RS485, RS232, and these are the addresses. Okay. This is about means what is the variant. This is 7320, application V6 0.5 and USB ID. Okay, bootloader, analog, this is related to controller. Okay, engine type is conventional diesel. This is not electronic engine. Okay, version V2.0, about, okay, and status. So this is all related to the controller.